Welcome back to Wonderland Stories, where magical adventures begin. Today, we dive deep into the sparkling waves for a wonderful tale about courage, kindness, and dreams, the story of the Ocean Princess. Far beneath the surface of the vast blue sea, in a kingdom hidden from human eyes, there lived a young princess named Marina, the Ocean Princess. She was unlike any other mermaid in her kingdom. While others were content to swim in familiar waters, Marina had a heart full of wonder and curiosity. Her long flowing aqua-blue hair shimmered like sunlight on the waves, and her emerald green eyes reflected both wisdom and kindness. Marina loved exploring coral reefs, singing with dolphins, and racing sea turtles through the currents. But what she loved most of all was listening to the stories told by her grandmother, Queen Nerida, who ruled the ocean kingdom of Aqualora. The queen often told tales of harmony between humans and ocean creatures long ago, before greed and pollution drove them apart. Marina often dreamed that one day, the seas and the human world would be friends again. But whenever she spoke about it, others in the kingdom laughed at her. "Humans don't care for us," said her cousin, Prince Coral. "They dump their waste in our waters. They'll never change." But Marina's heart was too hopeful to give up. She believed that kindness could heal even the deepest scars. One calm morning, Marina swam beyond the protective coral gates of Aqualora. She wanted to see the sunrise through the surface waters. As she rose higher, she noticed something tangled in the kelp, a large wooden shipwreck, long forgotten. Curious, she swam closer and found a chest half buried in the sand. With a push, she opened it, expecting treasure. Instead, she found an old map drawn in faded ink. The map showed the entire ocean, with a glowing star marked at the very edge where the waters met the horizon. Below the star was a message carved in old mermaid runes, the pearl of unity. Only the pure of heart can awaken its light. Marina gasped. She had heard legends of the pearl of unity, a magical jewel said to heal the wounds of sea and land, bringing harmony once again. But no one believed it was real. Determined, Marina swam back to Aqualora and showed the map to Queen Nerida. The queen studied it for a long time, her eyes serious. "Child, this journey is dangerous. Many have searched for the pearl but never returned. Dark forces guard it, for they fear the unity it could bring." Marina straightened her shoulders. "Grandmother, I must try. If the pearl exists, it can heal the bond between humans and the ocean. Our world depends on it." Queen Nerida saw the determination in Marina's eyes and finally nodded. "Then go, my ocean princess. But remember, the pearl does not respond to strength or pride. Only a heart filled with kindness will succeed." And so, Marina set out on her quest. Her first companion was a playful dolphin named Finn, who promised to guide her through the fastest currents. "I know every corner of the sea," Finn squeaked joyfully. "We'll get there in no time." Together, they swam past glowing coral caves, forests of seaweed that swayed like dancers, and schools of rainbow-colored fish. But soon they entered darker waters, where the light faded and shadows lurked. There they met Elia, a wise old eel with glowing golden eyes. She slithered from the rocks and spoke, "The path to the pearl is full of trials. You must pass through the whirlpool of doubts, the cavern of echoes, and finally, the abyss of shadows. Many lose their way. But if your heart stays true, you may succeed." Thanking her, Marina pressed forward. The whirlpool of doubts was the first challenge. The water spun violently, sucking everything toward its center. Marina heard voices whispering in her mind, "You are too young. You'll fail. Humans will never change." For a moment, fear filled her. But then she thought of her grandmother's stories and Finn's trusting eyes. She swam boldly, guiding Finn through the storm, repeating to herself, "I believe in kindness. I believe in hope." With courage, she passed through. Next came the cavern of echoes. Strange voices echoed through the dark, mimicking her fears. "Marina, why risk your life? Return home. No one needs the pearl." The echoes grew louder, until even Finn looked worried. Marina placed her hand over her heart and began to sing, a soft melody of love and unity. Her voice, clear and bright, filled the cavern and silenced the echoes. The path opened, glowing with light. Finally, they reached the abyss of shadows, where sea monsters were said to dwell. A giant, shadowy serpent rose from the depths, its scales black as midnight, eyes glowing red. "Turn back, ocean princess," it hissed. "The pearl is mine." Marina trembled but refused to flee. "The pearl belongs to the ocean and the world, not to greed or darkness," she said firmly. The serpent struck, but Finn darted around it, distracting the beast. Marina remembered her grandmother's words, that only kindness could win. Instead of fighting, she swam forward and placed her hand gently on the serpent's snout. "You don't have to guard the darkness. You, too, deserve peace." For a long moment, the serpent stared at her. Then, its eyes softened and its body shimmered. The shadow faded, revealing a majestic guardian dragon of the sea, bound by an ancient curse. Freed by Marina's compassion, it bowed before her and guided her to a hidden chamber deep within the abyss. There, resting on a pedestal of coral, was the Pearl of Unity. It glowed with gentle light, brighter than the moon, pulsing with warmth and love. Marina reached out, her heart steady and pure. The pearl shone brighter in her hands, sending ripples of golden light across the ocean. At once, the seas seemed to rejoice. Coral bloomed brighter, fish danced joyfully, and even the waters near the human world sparkled clean. Above the surface, humans who saw the glow felt a sudden warmth in their hearts, a desire to protect the ocean. Fishermen released their catches, children picked up trash from beaches, and sailors whispered prayers of gratitude to the sea. Marina had done it, she had restored harmony. When she returned to Aquilora, the kingdom erupted in celebration. Queen Nerida embraced her tightly. "You have proven that true strength lies not in power, but in kindness and courage. You are not just my granddaughter, you are the ocean princess who brought unity to our world." Marina smiled, holding the pearl high. She knew her journey was only the beginning. There would always be challenges, but as long as kindness guided her, the seas and humans could live as friends again. And so, Marina continued to swim through the oceans, reminding everyone that one heart filled with hope could change the world. Thank you for joining us on this magical adventure of the Ocean Princess. Remember, just like Marina, kindness and courage can create waves of change in the world around you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Wonderland Stories for more enchanting tales. Until next time, keep dreaming and believing.